Shapeshifter here. There's a good chance you probably never heard of me online, but that's because I'm kind of whole new to this fursuiting thing. Not actually new. I mean, I've known about furries for like 8 or 9 years now, and even when I was little, I liked to pretend I was an animal or draw animals with human characteristics. No, I mean new as in I'm getting into this fursuiting thing, and like most of you, you want something cheap and something easy. So what I did was try to find a way to make something super easy and super cheap. And the first thing you want to do is buy a stuffed animal, because that's super cheap and that's like a whole fursuit partial right there. Depending on the size, you get a big one or a little one. Either way, whatever width you want your tail. I took a tiger stuffed animal, and all I did was cut the tail off. And I know that sounds awful. I felt bad doing it, and I knew it was a stuffed animal, but nevertheless, you cut the tail off, and all you have to do is sew it up. My derpy little sister here, look up, Gia,
What?
is getting a fursuit partial of a tiger. Turn around, derp. And what I did was take the tail, cut it off. It was already stuffed with fur, but you can take the stuffing out and put whatever you want in it. And the best part about this is once you cut it off, you'll have an opening at the top. And what I did was took a piece of wire that was 3/4 the length of the tail and stuffed it in there. So now it's bendable, and that's why it's curved up like this, because I can bend it any way I want now. She can look like a tiger or a tiger, it doesn't matter. And then what you do is, if you want the fur to match, I cut the fur of the tiger up a little more so that I had about like 5-6 inches, and then I lapped it over and sewed it into the back so that now I have like a belt loop. But if the color of the fur doesn't match what you want, then just cut as close to the tail as you can and sew what color fur you do want as your belt loop. This works really well, and as you can see, she's wearing it right now, and it looks great, I think. It's also super cheap, and you paid, like, depending on where you got the stuffed animal at a yard sale, $2. You should probably wash it. And if you bought the whole stuffed animal, brand new, for like $20, $25, you've got a whole fursuit right there. And I'm going to try and show you how to do this. So hopefully, like me, because you could be super fucking broke, you can have your own fursuit partial, and it would cost you like $20, $25. Because stuffed animals are a fucking godsend for fursuiters, especially if you don't want real fur, which I don't do. And that's it. Shapeshifters signing out.